All right, one struggle that we face a lot of times on bottom is when we get an opponent who's really good on top. They're really good at applying a lot of pressure. And either they're doing that with a spiral, or they're doing it with a chop, or they're doing it with a claw. For this instance, we're going to address when they're going chop. So if I got an opponent on top who's driving really hard into that chop and they're feeding me a lot of pressure, and as the bottom guy, I want to place all of my weight into my butt, into my feet. Keep my center of gravity down to my ass so that my hands are super light. If they're driving a lot of pressure forward and making my hands heavy, that makes my job difficult. They're doing a good job on top, which means I need to do an even better job on bottom. So one thing that I can do to address this pressure is a changeover, especially if they're going chop. What that means is I'm going to use their pressure against them to throw them off balance, to feed my hips out and get my escape. So let's go over this. So I've got an opponent who's chopping really hard on the left side. So ref blows the whistle, they're chopping super hard over here. I'm trying to get my weight back in my butt, I'm trying to get my chest pressure up, but they're feeding a lot of pressure forward into this elbow. That's fine. I'm not going to fight the pressure. I'm going to go into it. I'm going to lean into their strength and use it to my advantage. So what I'm going to do here is I pinch my elbow to my side, which they're already going to be doing anyways because they're applying a lot of pressure. I'm going to bring my knees together. See this hand? I'm posting this hand over here for balance. I bring my knees together and I'm going to turn up. Now when I go to turn up this leg, I stay seated on this foot. So I always want to protect my ankles, protect my laces. Don't give up position. Keep position the whole time. Discipline here, remember? So feeling a lot of pressure on this left side, I bring my knees together. I rotate up here. Notice how my back foot turned 90 degrees? I'm completely sealed on this side. They're not coming underneath of here. They're not getting underneath of my armpit. I'm completely sealed. Now, if I want to take it a step further and prevent any cradles, I can seal here too. They can't push their hand in between my hamstring and my calf here to cradle me if I've got this foot here. Now, they can try to suck me back, but that's why we do so much strength training. I got a strong core. I'm leaning forward here. I've got good pressure. The second that I feel them release their pressure to try to suck me back, that's when I'm going to sit out hip heist. Peel this opposite hand here, sit out, get my one. The key purpose of this changeover here, when they're giving me a lot of elbow pressure on this side, is for me to throw off their pressure and get my chest up and free, which allows my hips to get free. So bring my knees together, rotate up, keeping this all pinched, slide this foot underneath of my butt. I turned 90 degrees. I was facing forward, now I'm facing 90 degrees from where I was. So once I'm here, now I'm looking for either my stand-up or my sit-out hip heist. If I go clear this hand, that means I sit this side down, turn this leg out. Opponent faces a lot of pressure on top, elbow to my side pinch, knees together, turn up 90 degrees, keeping everything sealed, keeping this foot under my butt, looking for my escape.